Let's take a moment and walk through navigating events. We'll click on events. You'll see a list of events here, and those are based on the from date in this field and the through date in this field. You can put a date in there. If you leave it blank, it will be today's date, the present. Over on the right-hand side, we have amounts of money that were invoiced, paid, and money that's due. Now, it might be due because either the event is in the future or they just haven't paid you, and that will be based on going back into editing that specific event and clicking on the checkbox of whether they were paid or not. The events on this page are listed chronologically with the most recent or the future dates at the top and the very earliest dates at the bottom. You can sort on any one of these columns, either by alphabetically by venue or event, or on the date of the event. If we wanted to see dates in reverse order, we'd click on the date column, and then we can click on it again to go back to the most recent. We can also look at all of the amounts, or all that were paid, or all places that we had taken videos. If we want to group them in particular order, we can do that. Let's go back to sorting by the date. Once again, the major button here is Edit the Event. Here we can see what stories are planned or what stories were told. So we can go back to that Old Town Senior Center, the program on June 5th, and we can look and see what stories were told at that event. And here's the page that shows us that. So once again, going back to the event page, there's information up at the top, listed by the date with the latest date, most recent, up at the top. And you can sort on any column if you need to group those in a particular way. And here's one more piece. If you change the dates, you can group items based on the date. Now here we have a very small database, so we can see all of the events in 2011. I'm just going to highlight them for you there. But let's say we didn't, we had a larger database with many, many items. We could put in dates here, and we could look at January 1st, 2011 through the end of January, and you don't need to use the calendar. You can put in an actual number date. So we're going to put in 12/31/2011. So now it's only showing the 2011 events. This way you can see everything that happened during that period, exactly what venues you performed at, how much was paid, how much is still due if there is a due amount.